Rhythm and Power is a landmark exhibition at the Museum of the City of New York that illuminates how the diversity of the city gave rise to salsa, an up-tempo combination of percussive Latin music and polyrhythmic Afro-Caribbean infused dance. This is a first-of-its-kind exhibition that brings the history of salsa in New York to life through a collection of nearly 100 objects, from Tito Puente's musical instruments, the first Grammy Award given to Latin music, and their dress worn by Celia Cruz.
I hear music and my feet just start going. I just love it. It's in my blood.
Leaving no one behind. So everyone's in that canoe, but centering the ideas, the cultures, the values, and really the decision-making processes of indigenous people. Welcome to Live Wire from the Archives. My name is Derrick, León, Washington. The Apollo is a space where people can show the very best of themselves. Over the past 2 years, I've had the opportunity to look at their growing archives, from ephemera, footage, to different types of objects that talk about our past, also our present, and what our future might be. All of these things come together, show a fuller picture of a people, of a nation, and the world.
Check this out. There's Usher right here too, though.
Usher's right here, more signatures, you know, New Kids on the Block.
New Kids on the Block.
Metallica, LeBron James.
LeBron James.
You know, sports figures. We even have Bruno Mars.
My name is Derrick León, Washington. As your host, I'm happy to be part of this experience that shows how art and cultural expression can share the obstacles, resilience, and defiant joy of peoples. At United Nations headquarters, art of Africa and the African diaspora can show abundance and fertility like the Nimba mask of the Baga people of Northeast Guinea. It can show gender and express gender like the Grua sculptures. It can create beautiful sounds like the steel pan drums of Trinidad and Tobago. The Arc of Return invites audiences to remember the legacies of the slave trade and how we all can fight against racism and prejudice today. Some people say that salsa is the music of their grandparents or the past, but the musicians and the dancers and the creators and innovators, they keep recreating ways of listening to the music and showing why the music is still vibrant. We can hear it from the Bronx, we can hear it in Union City and New Jersey, we can hear it in Red Hook, the Lower East Side, the Upper East Side, all parts of Harlem. Salsa is ubiquitous in New York City. I created Urban Stomp to show the connections between swing and mambo, but how they changed a generation and how they're still relevant today, related to civil rights, human rights, immigration. We learn more about Latin America, the United States, Europe, and Africa. Urban Stomp is based in New York City because New York City is a place of creation. It has so much energy. So myself, the different artists, the anthropologists, historians, we went throughout Manhattan, the Bronx, Staten Island, Brooklyn, trying to find space to share the different types of art forms. Urban Stomp is an experience of art and what art can do locally and globally. Physical attacks and verbal assaults against people of Asian descent around the world has increased during the COVID-19 pandemic. The United Nations, since its beginning, has fought against racism and racial discrimination, specifically with Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And the United Nations Office for the High Commissioner for Human Rights is fighting against racism, discrimination, xenophobia.
Being undocumented and having this big undocumented secret was stressful for me. When I was in high school, I was encouraged by a lot of teachers and my counselor to be the best I could be, kind of thing. So I was offered scholarships and I was nominated for opportunities that I didn't qualify for because of my Social Security.
Impact Farm, orchard all over here, education space, outdoor kitchen, compostable toilet. This is going to be 100% off-grid here. And we should be able to produce about a good 2,000 pounds of organic produce. 60,000 plants a month on a 450 square foot footprint. So, this is it. This is our sustainability garden.